Let's discuss case titled Zia-ur-Rehman vs. State, brought before the Supreme Court of Pakistan in 1973. Context: this case occurred during a moment of political turbulence in Pakistan following the secession of East Pakistan and the implementation of martial law. Key points. Context: this case arose during a period of tension in Pakistan. A primary concern of the court was to determine whether or not the measures conducted by the government while martial law was in effect were constitutional, particularly with regard to the authority to modify the constitution. The theory of necessity. The court, although conceding that the regime of martial law was illegitimate, applied the theory of necessity in order to justify certain actions that were taken in the purpose of maintaining order and preventing chaos. The court ruled that the Constitution is the highest law in the land, and that even measures conducted under martial law must ultimately comply to the Constitution's fundamental framework. This was referred to as the Constitutional Supremacy Statement. Judicial review. The court reaffirmed its power of judicial review, declaring that it has the right to interpret the Constitution and judge whether or not measures taken by the government are valid. This case is considered to be a landmark in Pakistani constitutional law because it established essential ideas surrounding martial law, constitutional supremacy, and judicial review. For this reason, it is considered to be significant, contentious. The judgment remains contentious, with critics contending that it legitimized military participation in civilian affairs and weakened democratic values. Long-term impact. The case has had a significant and long-lasting impact on Pakistani jurisprudence, influencing later decisions about martial law and the interaction between the executive branch and the judiciary. In conclusion, the case of State versus Zia Urehman is a complicated and important one that sheds light on the contradictions that exist between the necessity for stability and the principles of constitutionalism and democracy. It is still a topic of discussion and analysis, which is a reflection of the ongoing struggle that Pakistani society has in trying to strike a balance between these competing interests